Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for May the 9th. And May 9th's reading is coming from Wrinkles Don't Hurt, Daily Meditations on the Joy of Aging Mindfully by Ruth Fishel. And as always, she has these lovely little illustrations by Bonnie van de Kamp. So, May 9th begins with a quote from Thich Nhat Hanh. With our mindful breath and mindful steps, we can produce the energy of mindfulness and return to the awakened wisdom lying in each cell of our body. Many of us have unfinished business from early childhood. We have feelings that are stuffed and locked inside us, keeping us from being free and happy. These emotions come from memories that are stored in what is often called our inner child. Mindfulness is a wonderful way to heal our inner child and thus experience more joy as we age. Our inner child may be wounded from neglect, from being misunderstood, and from not getting our early needs met. We may have anger and pain stored so deeply inside us that we are not even aware that it is there. Mindfulness is like a light shining on the dark places that need healing. In order for us to heal, we first have to acknowledge that this pain exists. When we are quiet in mindfulness meditation, we can look deeply and find our inner child. Then we can embrace our inner child, telling her or him that we are there for them, that whatever happened in the past wasn't the fault of our inner child, and we are there to take care of them now. We give ourselves lots of love and compassion and gradually find that we are more open and in less pain. If this is too difficult for you to do alone, a good therapist can be of great help. I am filled with love and compassion today as I embrace my inner child and help myself heal. Sorry about the crash bang walloping. My husband just got home loudly. Anyway, an inner child, yes. I think pretty much all adults, I think, have a little bit of inner child healing to do. And the problem is that we maybe don't recognize that. We maybe haven't been aware of there being such a thing as an inner child. But if our needs are not met as a child, then we carry that with us into adulthood, and it takes a form of insecurities within us. So when we start to do our inner child work, it can be quite painful because we revisit these places in time that maybe were not fun for us as children. And I know that I have had to do lots of inner child work. And talking about the emotions that are hidden there, anger and pain is stored, within our inner child. And I have released much anger and pain over the last few years, which, as I say, was not fun, but it has made me much lighter. My burden is much lighter. My rucksack, which was full of all my kind of blockages, is much lighter. And I would recommend anybody to try mindfulness as a tool to go inwards and to see if you can discover if there's any blockages that you're carrying from when you were a child. So we can embrace that little person inside of us, that person who was maybe hurt, that person who was neglected, that person who was angry but didn't get to show that anger. And we can do that through mindfulness. It is like a little light being shone into the recesses of our personalities, our psyche, but into our inner child. So we can use mindfulness. And I would recommend it. I've used mindfulness now for years. And even when I think I'm in a really good place, I can sit down quietly with my breath and close my eyes and, have a look inside to see what's going on with me. And sometimes I discover that there's something that I'm hiding from. And that's, that is then in my awareness and I can deal with it. Because if we don't know that we're hiding from it, if we don't know there's emotions there, negative emotions, how can we bring them to balance? You have to discover them, you have to acknowledge them, and then you can bring them to balance. So I'm going to keep this one short because I have company And I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye now. Bye.